Hey, this is Ethan Edelbrook here on location at an abandoned medical research facility. We have Skip McGillicuddy, the groundskeeper, in here with us, about to tell us a little bit more about the property and some of the things that he's seen around here. Go ahead and give us a short history of what this place is.
Okay, well, first, it was built during World War II and abandoned in the early 90s. It hasn't been occupied since. I've been watching after it for a few years, and we've had a lot of noises, footsteps. A lot of people come up here and, have reports of what they've seen or heard, and a lot of doors slamming, things like that.
So you've heard voices and things like that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, it's getting about that time. The sun is coming down. Skip's going to go ahead and lock me in for the evening. It's just going to be me and the camera crew, and we're going to record it the whole time and show you what we're seeing here, or hearing.
Invisible mist and move swift through the atmosphere. Rest in your nasal waves, your mouth in your inner ear. A germ that makes it so you can't see or listen clear. Without the cure, you'll be dead for sure within a year. I can poison your thought process, you're thinking nonsense. I can move into your spirit and be your conscience. Have you speaking blasphemous lies, turn you dishonest. Constant vomit and nasty fever runs the hottest. You look grotesque, a face a father can't recognize. Pus and boils all over your skin, watch you agonize. In excruciating pain, your teeth gnash. You can't realize that you're in need of a doctor living a massive lie. I got you believing he does not exist. The cure is a myth and you're something like a Sith. You'll need him most when you cease to exist. For me to ravage and destroy your body is heavenly bliss.
Is there anyone here? Did you hear that?
I'm an infestation. I'm an infestation. I'm an infestation. I'll invest in your death, invest in your flesh and congest in your chest. I'll invest in your death, invest in your flesh, you're a mess, no defense. I'll invest in your death, invest in your flesh and congest in your chest. I'll invest in your death, invest in your flesh, you're a mess, no defense. I'm ill pestilence at its best, I'm a permanent guest. You take a deep breath and swallow and digest. Want to permeate and pervade and penetrate the flesh. Annihilate the human race will be my conquest. You do for now though, it could be now bro. Or I could course through your bloodstream, throwing the towel slow. Maybe I could murder you quick like Lee Malvo. You could call the National Guard, hit me with salvos. And you'd never get rid of me that easily. 100-ton nuclear bomb still won't defeat me. I'm subatomic, kill your neutrons, erase your memory, attack your central nervous system, you moving shakily. I get a thrill and kill it, what you love to do best. Consensual, unprotected sex, Billy Ray virus. So raise awareness, red flags in every siren. But with your guilt, hatred and shame, remain silent. I'll invest in your death, invest in your flesh and congest in your chest. I'll invest in your death, invest in your flesh, you're a mess, no defense. I'll invest in your death, invest in your flesh and congest in your chest. I'll invest in your death, invest in your flesh, you're a mess, no defense.
They held me in hibernation longer than I can say. It's classified and it'll never see the light of day. I'm only supposed to be summoned if it's the worst case. I was created in annihilation's birthplace, packaged to kill and assassinate a tyrant. Swift and silent, a subtle act of violence. They call me the cure, but really just a better killer. You just a terrorist, insurgency inside Manila. And I'm a driller, hold the size of Maltese through the chest of this plague and watch the snake beg for death. But it's gonna be a long, slow process. Reef Armageddon the day the path crosses. I'm loaded and I'm ready to strike. I feel the pull of the syringe, somebody's dying tonight. Soon as I hit the bloodstream, I hear the cries and woes. And the beast that once rose is now a case closed.
I'll invest in your death, invest in your flesh and congest in your chest. I'll invest in your death, invest in your flesh, you're a mess, no defense. I'll invest in your death, invest in your flesh and congest in your chest. I'll invest in your death, invest in your flesh. You're a mess, no defense.
Off the top like I'm chopping off domes. Watch them drop like hydraulics on chrome. Get to flush them when I'm up in they zone. PM dawn when I rush them and clutch they microphone. Blown, blah. Rusty chrome when I release they chromosome to the ozone. Your shell is smelling foul. Before you begin, put down your pen, burn your parchment, then throw in the towel. Leave from your apartment head first. I release lead that'll make your head burst. Exit wound. Peace be to you, cause it will all end soon. The truth cut you deep like adamantium Pinsu. Violence will ensue as I adore. I'm cold as hot, I rock Coruscant to Endor. I defend my manifest destination. I ingest the hornets.